Hey, welcome back, everybody. Coming up on 20 minutes after 9 o'clock, time for Ask the Expert. Eric McEwen is here from a Capital Hearing Clinic. We're accepting phone calls, live phone calls with your questions, anything hearing related. Eric could probably answer. So drop us a line or give us a call, 613-789-6559. Extension 2803 is the telephone number. Got some email questions already on board, but looking for phone calls. Eric, how are you?
Wonderful. And yourself?
Happy Easter.
Good.
Did you have a nice weekend?
Awesome weekend. The weather was fantastic.
Yeah, wasn't that great?
I agree.
Lots of people getting outside and enjoying themselves, right?
Yes, it's great.
Maybe we'll get into a conversation about that. Hearing outside can be difficult, more difficult than hearing inside sometimes, you know?
Yeah, in the wind, the golfers, sometimes it drives them a bit crazy.
Yeah. You brought along lots of product to show us today, right?
Yep.
So for people interested in hearing aids for their loved ones, people themselves who know the situation and know that they're going to need a hearing aid of some sort at some point, this is great information. Because not very often we get a chance to see this sort of thing.
Well, no, we find a lot of people come into our office and they don't really know what we have to offer.
Yeah.
So today I just thought I'd bring sort of a smattering of different products. Capital Hearing Clinic is an independent hearing clinic, so we deal with all the manufacturers available in Canada.
You're not locked into one?
Right. So you can go to our website at capitalhearing.ca, and where we have products, you can actually get on the website of every single manufacturer available. But here, very quickly on the table, I just brought, like I say, for me, I think this is really cool stuff.
It's like a smorgasbord, right?
It is, and if you're a bit of an audiophile and you like high-end audio, hearing aids or hearing instruments are really getting cool.
And the technology in recent times has really advanced, eh?
Well, in the last 5 years, we've made a very significant jump.
Yeah.
Okay. Before that, we were sort of at the same level, but in the last 5 years, we've really jumped far.
In a number of ways, like size, the technology, you know how good these things are has really gone up a notch, eh?
Absolutely. And what I'll do is, most people have seen somebody who wore a hearing aid and their hearing aids would whistle. You know, you get into an elevator and there's some guy, and as I explained on the last time I was in, we all lose our high-pitch hearing first as we're aging.
Yes.
And that high pitch starts causing whistling with hearing aids.
Yes.
Modern circuitry now can control that. So we can get some really cool hearing aids now.
Yeah.
So years ago, if you had a high-frequency hearing loss, I had to go with something like this little guy here.
Right.
And what we would end up doing is if you heard well in your low tones of your bass and you had a hearing loss in your high pitch, I'd end up plugging your ear. So we'd turn up the volume for you, and you'd come back and you'd say,
But you would plug it, right?
It's great. I hear the crickets. I hear all the high-pitched sound, but it doesn't sound great.
No, it sounds muddy.
It sounds muddy.
Yeah.
And I'd say, well, that's the best we can do for you.
Right.
Well, now, if we look over here at this one, this really small one that I brought.
This far one over here, yeah.
What they do is, let me move this one here.
Wow.
We now can open up the ear canal, so we don't plug your ear anymore. So now the sound goes through, it's natural. We use all the natural hearing that you already have.
Right.
And then we just raise the volume where we need to. But if you look at this model, look how nice and small that is. We have a lot of people who now love the cosmetics. We've got some brilliant colors there beside that we can adjust different colors.
Do people like the colors? Here are all the colors over here, by the way.
Yeah.
Do they like them?
Especially kids are loving the colors. We get some adults who like to do it. Yeah, match their glasses.
They're stylish, right?
Well, we're getting there.
Yeah.
It's taken us a long time.
I think you're right.
So that's the one that we like in terms of really small. That's really popular for us.
What about this one?
This one's from a company called Siemens, a German company.
They're a
and
famous company. Yeah.
Absolutely. And this is really cool because this little device here can actually sync up to your hearing aid and give you Bluetooth. So now, with your cell phone, if you wear this little device here, your cell phone rings, you now hear it in your hearing aids. And you can have a conversation that way.
So like a cell phone attached to your head.
We're really making the move towards that. And it's also rechargeable, so this little box recharges your hearing aid automatically.
Awesome. What's this one now?
This one's Bernafon. This is a Swiss company. And like I say, it's very similar to Siemens in terms of the technology they've got. Again, I brought some funky little colors there. But the little box, we think, is quite sleek and an interesting design. And you'll notice again here, if you carry this with you, your cell phone rings, you push the phone button, and you can hear it in your ear.
Immediate Bluetooth.
Immediate Bluetooth, and it's also raising the volume the way it should be for your type of hearing loss. Wow. So that's really important.
Are these the different colors? Or?
Those are the colors, and I'll tell you, I fit one of these on a guy about a week ago.
Yeah.
He came back in and he said, wow, this is awesome. I'm doing great with my cell phone. But he said, the best thing is I can plug my PSP right into it. He said, I'm hearing my video games. I tell you, he's in his early 50s.
And he plays his.
And I thought, you know, that there's a take I didn't quite think of.
We got one more to just show you quickly, and we'll do this quick because we got to go to break. But there's a hearing aid in the water, Eric.
That's right. So for those people who are really into sports and wear their hearing aids or they perspire a lot, this one actually is very water resistant. And so if I were to pull it out of that water right now, in about 30 seconds, I could get it to work.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
That's the technology, my friends. It's you know, far advanced than what we're used to when it comes to hearing aids and the stereotype that's attached to it.
Right.
And no pun intended with the stereo. You can give us a call, as a matter of fact. Here's the information: 613-789-6559, extension 2803. For any questions you might have, Eric McEwen here from Capital Hearing Clinic. You can Facebook us, you can tweet us, you can email us, but live phone calls certainly welcome. Of course, how could a live phone call be dead? Otherwise, you know, it's a phone call. Anyway, give us a call. We'll talk right after this.